Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. Whoa. Look, I used to call this a hobby, but now all the hours I put in is more of a job. I'm never calling it sick, could be thinking of packing my stuff up when it's 4 o'clock. Stay independent, I don't want a label, they calling me up, but I don't want a boss. Into my catalog, making 6 figures a month off a stream, and I don't want to stop. I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, look, I got a flow for every occasion. I got some goals I'm steadily chasing. I got some foes of Freddie and Jason. Whoa, quit acting like everybody's in love with you. Like there's only one of you, buddy. I promise you, I seen a couple yous, and I ain't talking W's. I got some friends who talking that trash, who behind my back, they saying I suck. They the same ones who in my DMs, they showing me love, can't make this stuff up. That's why I'm paying no mind the things that they all gotta say when I'm dropping. I do not know anybody who's winning, who's taking the time to leave negative comments. I'm in control, just show me the ropes, I know how to steer. I keep it quiet, I don't hear the laughs, I don't hear the hate, I don't hear the cheers. Don't need to smoke, I don't need to drink, but do what you do, whatever you feel. Switching it up, I do what I want, they hearing the beat, but this not a drill, no, this not a drill. Yeah, used to hang around with some kids who had no goals. Didn't ever want to grow old, we stay still, never show growth. Feeling like I'm on a stone road with a rowboat, had no hope. So nowadays when they see me tell me that I change, I just say I hope so. Took a detour, I had to see more. Missed the opportunities, knocking out C4 on these doors. Blowing up and I ain't never knocking. Going up and I ain't never stopping. Growing up I always knew that I was meant to be something. I'd leave nothing on the table now, no second option. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, yes you know that I need those. I know I probably sound a little cocky when I'm saying that I can't reach those. I've been high since 97, that's word to the man E, bro. What I'm trying to say is you can't spell EGOT without a little ego. No tension on cloud 9, I ain't beat since 7th grade. In the 6th they be giving high fives, they can't reach when I levitate. Got foresight from my third eye, no second place, I already won and they know it now. You should check your numbers cause they're going down. Now wait, hold up, I ain't done with it. Brand new flows, no dust in it. 5'7", might dunk with it. Like what physics? Ball hog and I run with it. No cold feet, just jump in it. I'm all in, no bluff in it. My words curse, no cuss in it. My first words was come get it. Yeah, I'm in control, just show me the ropes, I know how to steer. I keep it quiet, I don't hear the laughs, I don't hear the hate, I don't hear the cheers. Don't need to smoke, I don't need to drink, but do what you do, whatever you feel. Switching it up, I do what I want, they hearing the beat, but this not a drill. No, this not a drill.
What up? Round 2. Round 1 was beautiful. Chris, that's where it ended for the Bears, though. Yeah. So the parallels in this are much better than I anticipated. They seem like they got a little prettier since last year. Again, with this product, always a little bit of an issue with corners because of the black. Like any dark card like this, like with the black, you're going to see that the corners and edgings a little bit more, but pretty good stock. I like it. We pulled one vet auto last time. It was beautiful. Go watch the break. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But also, for round 4, we're going to be doing, like, it's not round 4. The last 3 boxes, I'm going to do those 3 boxes as a PYT, but not all together. So there'll be like a box in the next mix. If I switch anything with randoms, it'll be pulled from a separate case. So the last 3 boxes of this case will be used in PYTs. They will just, I have some more boxes to do with random, but the last 3 boxes will be used in PYTs. I'm just not going to milk the round 4. We ran 1 random or 1 mini in round 1, 2 minis in round 2, 3 minis in round 3. The trend's saying we're going to run 4. I don't want to do that. And then once we start breaking, it's kind of hard to do that too because people start to get pickier with their team selection. So we'll mix it in with some other products. We'll get some certified. We have another select draft picks is out today, and. We'll do a dice roll here. 1, 2 to the left, 3, 4 to the middle, 5, 6 to the right. 6 to the right. We'll take those 3. The other thing is, if you want to see what the old box, this is kind of a boring recap, but 19, 20, 21 black boxes look the exact same. 19 and 21 look very similar. 20 and 22 look very similar. So if you want to see that, we did a little recap at the beginning. Not much to see as far as it doesn't say much about case hits or anything like that. You know, there's some odds on the back of it. About the size of a deck of cards, slightly bigger. But hey, get the votes in. Listen, I can't believe this. And if you're voting the Cowboys minus 9.5, I don't think you've seen how the Bears switched up their game plan. I just don't see the Bears losing enough by 9.5 against this Cowboys. Like, the Bears D's pretty sharp right now. Dak has not done enough to prove to me that he can take down that defense by 10 points. You know, it was 10, it's down to 9.5, which means a lot of people are betting that Bears line. There's a lot of sharp money on it. DeAndre Hopkins, it takes a lot to bring a game down to half a point. DeAndre Hopkins going out to the Cardinals. At the end of this, we will be giving away a paper football, 2 $5 hitless credits, and spot 3 in the FanDuel second season. I keep saying postseason, but it's not the postseason. It's second half. And here's this etched looking. The camera doesn't do it as much justice as when you see it live, but out of 35, scary Terry McLaurin, 2 receiver vets. This vote is not going the way I thought. People still doubting them Bears. And, geez, picking up where we left off with this card, and I kind of caught a peek of the next one. The Jets, 3-color Breece Hall. We've seen Garrett Wilson. We saw another guy, I forget, for the Jets, and now a Breece Hall out for the season, torn MCL or ACL. But James Robinson picked up this week. The paper footballs are fun, man. I like those. I like checking in on that every week. What you guys need to get better at is these pick'ems. We're leaving $80, $90 on the table every week of prizes because you can't get pick'em right. It is hard this year. Hardest year I've ever had betting. You like this guy, right, Chris? Out of 149, another one for the Bears. Coalition, always an issue with Panini. Case-heavy favorites, you know, where the Jets and Bears may not have been favorite picks before. If we posted it as a PYT, they'd be gone right away. And then probably not hit. Velus Jones for Chris Taylor. CT. And going out to the San Francisco 49ers out of 50. It is going to be, let me see, who is it? The Niners, Ricky getting the Danny Gray. Now, I do want to say something. We compared packs when we did certified and score, and I always say, is this something that's worth buying in your hobby shop or getting in the breaks? Well, look at the price of some of these teams. These boxes, after taxes, even on Panini and stuff, you're talking about $300 or more, all right, depending on where you buy it. But let's call it $300 a box. You could have bought quite a few teams in this, including the Steelers and just one of the breaks. You could have bought the Steelers in all 3 breaks and had the Steelers in 9 of the boxes for the price of a box, or picked a ton of teams. Or this could be your box. Again, I'm not hating on it, but it's a Breece Hall, a Velus Jones, and a Danny Gray. That's just 1/3 of the break. So, you know, something to think about when you say, oh man, I had $30 worth of teams and I didn't get anything, or, you know, I didn't like what I got. It's still 1/10 of a price of a box when you look at it that way, you know, 10% of the price of a box. So I was like, again, I'm not, do what you do with your funds and how you allocate your money for the hobby. But I always like to, you know, put it in the perspective. At least that's the way I think of it. You put any Cowboys cards in here, we'll find out. Here's Dak, Zeke. This pack feels thick. I think this is what the last pack felt like that had the shadow box in it. So I'm thinking maybe we have another shadow box. All right. Ooh, we had a Diggs last break. Now we have a Gabe Davis. Let me get this card back down. Defense has started out slow on Monday. It's just been a weird, wacky year for primetime games. I just read a report. Amazon Thursday night viewership is down significantly. Well, no shit. You can't watch a game if you don't have Prime. Every effing week. I have Prime. Every week, though, I log into, I have YouTube TV for my cable. I've logged in. I'm like, why isn't the game? Where's the game? I'm like, oh, that's right. I have to go to Amazon. Let me tell you why I haven't. It's not that there's been shitty games. I'll throw shitty games on. But I watch a lot of stuff on my phone. Amazon Prime has the worst. Amazon Prime TV has the worst mobile viewing app ever. YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, all those you swipe up and you can watch it in the little window on my phone and I can still respond to messages. With Amazon, I have to get out of the app. I'm not getting in and out, so I just don't watch the game often. I'll throw it on the TV, but I move around a lot. I'm in the break room, so it's like, or I'm, you know, upstairs, and my wife has something on TV, so I'll watch it on my phone. It just doesn't work for me. They have to fix the app. That's part of it, I think. The other thing is internet. People complain about a lot on that. We got Matt Stafford out of 75 going to the Rams. Mr. Upchurch with the Stafford. Maybe it's a Capstones, I hope. It looks like it might be a shadow box. How about a Jefferson swatch? He's breaking records, man. This dude is balling still. Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings going out to Brad Holsty, a Vikings fan. That's sweet. Starlight Materials. Could be a cooler patch, but it's still a sweet looking card. And back-to-back Vikings. It is not a capstones. It is just a sizable signatures. On back-to-back Vikings, player used materials, Robert Smith. Not a name you get to see very often, but very cool. A Vikings fan will appreciate that. Robert Smith. Some really cool vet names in this product. That takes a 180. It is sizable both in thickness and in sizable swatches, you would think. Oh, I guess the sticker goes over some of it. So it is a big swatch. The sticker covers up a lot of that. Yeah, don't forget, guys, always put your 101 guesses in. No one guessed Trout last night, and we pulled a 101 Trout in baseball. And for the Green Bay Packers, Romeo Doubs, 89 out of 99. Not an eBay 101. Robert Smith retired way too early. Yeah, it's funny. The running backs seem to have a little bit more smarts to them when it comes to retire. Some of those guys, you know, like even like guys like I guess some of them are still trying to be in the league, but you know, you see the running backs disappear out of nowhere. Like they're playing, then they're not. All right, we're gonna end it. You're taking the boys minus 9.5. I think that's nuts. Not that they won't cover. I bet them last week against the spread on the Lions. That's just a lot, I think. This is crazy. I pulled up to get the new odds, but it says estimates suggest Reggie Bush would make between $4 million to $6 million annually with the new NIL rules. The NCAA took away his Heisman because he accepted $300K under the table, while USC made millions of dollars. Time to return the trophy. I rules are rules at the time. You can when you read that, you can also refer to the way it destroyed someone like what's his name, Josh Gordon's career. Now that like weed's legal to have in your system upon drug testing, it's you know hindsight. We wish we could go back and change that. We don't go back and change records, and we don't do that. But it is kind of ridiculous. Miami is minus 3.5 against Detroit. I'm going to do one more here. Arizona is plus 3.5 over the Vikings. We're going to do Miami next. 300K they knew about. Yeah, see, and that's what annoys me, Jeff. You say about Hulu. I think Hulu does that too. You can't downsize on Hulu either, can you? And I said you could. But the apps that can't do that, I tend to watch less. I love that window option. I don't know what's so proprietary about it that I'm putting this pull up now. Proprietary about it that other apps can't do it. My brother and I talked about this the other day. Why in the world you know how you used to be able to do picture in picture on your TV and then they took it away? But with all these digital apps, why can't I select like multi-screen? Why can't I be like on half the screen I want to watch this, on half the screen I want to watch that? How comes they haven't done that yet? You can window Hulu and Prime? What kind of phone do you have, Chris? And how do you do it? It will not let me window Prime. I've tried it like 25 different ways, like different swipes. Out of 35, Matt Arieza. Well, that's a card that they should have removed. I'm not sure that's one you want in your set. The set was probably put together a while before this, but still. And Bo Melton, a rookie for the Hawks, Seattle Seahawks, going out to Rob. You, Chris, try again. Come on, one more time, buddy. You got it. You can do it. Come on. Come on, Chris. The swatch card's going to be Mr. Kyler Murray out of 99. Starlight material. He just gave up. Starlight material. Kyler Murray out of 99. Arizona Cardinals going out to Felton. And Hassan Haskins. Titans on another one out of 149. Bob Riley. This break, not quite as fire-filled as the next one, but that just means round 3 is going to be better. The rest of the boxes are. I'm sorry. Hopefully we can pull a nice card here. End it well. All right. Well, one fan will be happy. How about a Zamir White? Nasty swatch. They went in the mini out of 99. The way Jacobs is playing, he's not going to get a lot of opportunities anytime soon. But Zamir White out of 99 from the University of Georgia. What round was he drafted? Highest. First University of Georgia player drafted since Quentin Moses. Highest selected running back by the Raiders since Josh Jacobs in 19. Dude, I do got to say that the parallels in this are nice. We pulled more last time, but yeah, the last break is significantly more attractive than this one. You'll have this from time to time. But better than paying $300 for any of those boxes. Zamir White? You don't know who Zamir White is? The guy that kept getting taken out from under me in drafts, and I was so mad, and I was like, I guess it wasn't so bad. I would have missed out on some other high flyers. Bo Melton, Matt Araiza, Stafford out of 75. You got Gabriel Davis, and out of 35, Terry McLaurin and DeAndre Hopkins. Now, don't go anywhere. Are we ripping number 3 right after, Stan? I believe I have to run the 2 minis and then we can. Payments are in. We look like we're good to go. Oh, let me check. I'm missing 2 payments, and then I have to run the minis and we're good to go. So yeah, probably by 10 after 2 we'll be live. Give me just depending on how long these random stuff should be 10 minutes after 2 we'll be live. Starlight Materials, Arizona Cardinals going out to Jonathan Felton. We have the Starlight Materials, Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings. I got to reset this. Hold on. Minnesota Vikings. And again, paper football, fantasy spot, and 2 $5 hitless credits. We got the... I've been on time. Slightly a couple minutes late. Some of that wasn't my fault. Some of that was payments. The Jets, Ricky Stotler. With a nice swatch, 3 color out of 50. I've been better, Chris. Value standard time's getting closer to reality. I live in a multiverse. It's all real. Titans, Bob Riley getting the Hassan Haskins. He got the... who's the other one with him? He got them last time. Robert Smith, Minnesota Vikings going out to Brad Holste as well out of 25. The parallels look really sharp, Josh. Out of 149, Velius Jones going out to CT. Getting in on the action. And we got Zamir White for the Raiders on the mini spot. Mr. Upchurch. Romeo Doubs for the Green Bay Packers going out to Frigate Fresh. And we had the Danny Gray for the Niners going out to Ricky. All right. First things first, 2 $5 hitless credits. Then we will do the paper football, and then we'll close with the fantasy spot. And again, just got to run the minis for round 3, and we'll do that. And you know what? I'm not going to post. I'll post a preview after I do round 3. I don't want to take time in between. Oh, we got to check this this poll too. They've been a little closer this week with the spread. Not as many blowout votes. A lot with like 60-40, in the 50s and 40s range. I live in your multiverse too. It doesn't change reality for most people, Zach. Chiefs and the Falcons. It's going to be Kalani and Felton, each with a $5 hitless credit. All right. Paper football up next, and then the fantasy spot. Just because we believe in it and live in it doesn't mean other people recognize it. Paper football. Here we go. Good luck to everyone. Everyone eligible for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to be the Baltimore Ravens, which is Jonathan Felton. Here we go. I'm going to bring you guys over to the screen so you can see. Felton already has the Jets, so he's going to get a second one. Good luck, Felton. It is the Patriots. Felton with the Pats. 2 AFC East teams. There we go. You're in it. And now we're going to pull over everyone and make them eligible for, it's not, last time I typed postseason, it's second half season. It starts on week 10. So let me bring you guys over. Second half, let's see. FanDuel. Second half season spot. What is this? Spot 3. Min roll 5. If you happen to win an extra spot, what I'm going to do is bump you to the postseason league. So that way you're not, because we're trying to avoid the selling of the spots as much as possible. But if you can't do FanDuel because of state restrictions, you let me know. Detroit Lions getting it. There you go. Oh, it's Dougie this time. I was going to say, there you go, Stan. Dougie with another one. Dougie, you'll be in the postseason already. I'm going to put a check mark here. I'll write your name down here. That way, in case you say, hey, gift it or do something with it. If not, it'll move and we'll fill this with an additional spot here. So there we go. Dougie just having his way with some of these spots here. All right. Maybe he'll be kind and gift it to someone. Listen, if you want a favor from Dougie, this is the week. He got himself his little lottery pool on his hunting tag. So I'm sure he's feeling good. All you need to do is hit him up this week. I'm sure this is the week to ask for favors from him. No promising anything, but it might be the week. You know, catch him at nighttime after one of his ladies come over on a good week. You know, you never know. All right, guys, I'm going to roll out check on number 3. Be back soon. Peace.